Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's take these off. No one needs to know that I'm blind as a bat, except for my family and friends. Okay, so, wow, I'm really doing this. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Hi, my name is Bryce. I'm 21 and I'm a filmmaker. Wow. Holy shit, I have never said that out loud. And I've always had a hard time admitting that or just saying that. I've always said that I'm an aspiring filmmaker, I'm a film student. I have said everything under the sun besides the fact that I am a filmmaker. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that, but gosh. I guess because for a while, whenever I think of like someone as a filmmaker, I think of them as someone who basically came out the womb with a camera in their hand and they worked on so many short films or just films in general, and they have all this expensive gear, and that's just not me. At least that's what I thought. You see, when I was younger, I was always known as my parents' creative child. I would sing, I'd dance, I'd paint, draw, write, everything under the sun that was creative. My parents, even for a while, tried to get me into child acting because I was basically an entire show.
I got the power. I got the power.
How about the Colgate song?
Smack that.
But the acting thing didn't really work out because I was really shy as well, and I would be too afraid to say the lines in front of the, I guess, talent reps or the agency or whatever. I was too afraid to say the lines in front of them, so that didn't really work out. My acting career was very short-lived. But now do you see what I'm saying? I wasn't really one of those kids that, like, when I came out of the womb, I had a camera in one hand. No one really would have ever thought that I would turn out to be a filmmaker. But then I remembered I've always been in love with the idea of capturing memories, whether that be in photo form or in written form. I just always loved documenting and keeping records of things because I just love looking back on them. My parents had this huge photo album, and I would flip through it for hours and hours on end, and I'd ask about I'd always ask them about the stories behind the pictures. And even though I knew them, after a couple of years of asking, I knew the stories, but I always wanted to hear them again and again and again and again because I just fell so in love with how my dad captured every single moment. And I just loved it. I loved it so much that when I got to high school, I took a photography class, and then I read a few books on photography that I gotten from my godfather, who's also a photographer. And pretty soon, I became the friend in the group that was always taking pictures or videos of all the moments we had together, and I'm so glad. But oh my gosh, you do not want to see my Snapchat memories. They are ridiculous. After I graduated high school, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do with my life or what I wanted to major in. So like the rest of my friends, I went to community college, and what was supposed to be a 2-year thing turned into a 3-year thing because in my second year of community college, I started suffering from major depression and anxiety. But after a year of therapy and meeting my roommate and now best friend, Ashton, I decided that I was going to pursue my dreams and go ahead and make my love for documenting into a career. From that point on, I sat in coffee shops for 6 months with Ashton, working on my film concept, asking her so many questions, having her reread over so many documents. God bless that child. But at the end of March, me and her both applied to VCU Arts, her for fashion, me for film. And on May 15th, I got into VCU Cinema program, and that is when things completely changed for me. So now that I'm in film school, I'm writing a lot more scripts. I'm working on my cinematography. Wow, that word just kicked my ass. I'm working a lot more on my cinematography, and I'm just doing a lot better. Honestly, though, I have to say that now that I'm in film school, I feel a lot more confident to put out more videos on this channel because I've abandoned this channel for so long, and I've kept trying to put more work out and do more things on here, but I just never felt confident enough in myself as a filmmaker. I never liked my work. I just looked down on it. I talked down on it. It was just so negative. But now, from the support and the kind words of a lot of my professors here and a lot of my fellow film students, I feel confident enough to put more of my work out and just to be proud of the films that I'm making on here and the videos that I'm making on here. So I'm excited to share with you guys the new stuff that I have ready to put out on this channel and the new videos that I have ready. But if there is one thing that I have learned from this interesting journey, I would have to say that I've learned to just enjoy the chaos that is and just let everything be, because everything's going to work itself out in the end. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this journey and just watching this video and watching me grow as a person on this channel. If you've been here from the beginning, watched me privated videos, unlisted videos, put them back on, all of that jazz. I thank you so much, and I thank anybody that's given me support or kind words that I've needed, because my imposter syndrome has been kicking my butt for these past couple of years, but I'm finally confident enough to be a filmmaker, because that's exactly what I am. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.